evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya chairs 8th meeting of the Mission Steering Group of National Health Mission in New Delhi. Advisor R. Khing says providing better health care facilities is the topmost priority of the UDA government. Nagaland government constitutes state-level media certification and monitoring committee. And Chumoukedima district administration organizes poster campaign under systematic voters' education and electoral participation. Now the news in detail. Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya said that government aspires to provide affordable, accessible and quality health care services to each individual in every corner of the country. He said more than 150,000 Ayushman Bharat health and wellness centers are operational, which are providing comprehensive primary health care closer to the communities. Dr. Mandaviya said this while chairing the 8th meeting of the Mission Steering Group of National Health Mission in New Delhi today. He said more than 135 crore footfall has been witnessed at the health and wellness centers, and 12 health services packages are available free of charge at these centers. Dr. Mandaviya said for the first time health is being linked with the agenda of development. The Union Minister said the COVID pandemic period has provided an opportunity to strengthen the country's healthcare infrastructure and delivery systems. Advisor for Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services R. Khing today inaugurated 2 primary health centers at Ehunu and Continue in Zeminu district. Speaking on the occasion, Khing said that providing better health care facilities has been the topmost priority of the UDA government. He expressed hope that the 2 newly created PHCs, which have been upgraded from sub-centers, would benefit the people of the respective areas. Khing also called upon the people to make the best use of healthcare facilities being provided by the government. In view of the upcoming Nagaland Legislative Assembly election, the state government has constituted the state-level Media Certification and Monitoring Committee, MCMC. The committee will be headed by the State Electoral Officer V. Shashank Shekhar as chairman. The MCMC will decide on appeals from both District and Certification Committee in the Chief Electoral Office on advertisement. It will also examine all cases of paid news on appeal against the decision of the District MCMC or cases taken up suo motu, in which case it will direct the concerned returning officers to issue notices to the candidates. Chumoukedima district administration organized a poster campaign on the systematic voters' education and electoral participation (SVEEP) activities yesterday. Launching the campaign, Additional Deputy Commissioner Dr. Kuzoni Witio said that the motive behind the poster campaign is to sensitize the public on issues relating to voter awareness in the electoral process for ensuring clean elections. The poster campaign, which is written both in English and Nagamese, will cover all the villages under Chumoukedima district besides Chumoukedima town. Chief Minister Nipirio has extended Puanglam greetings to the Chang community. In a tweet, Rio expressed hope that a festival which heralds the beginning of cultivation process will foster friendship and unity, and prayers for abundant harvest be answered. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that people of the Global South should no longer be excluded from the fruits of development, underlining that it must attempt to redesign global political and financial governance. Modi said most of the global challenges have not been created by the Global South, but they affect it more, and it is evident in the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, climate change, terrorism, and even the Ukraine conflict. He stated this while addressing the 2-day virtual Voice of Global South Summit. He added that the Global South has larger stakes in the future as three-fourths of the humanities live in its countries. The Prime Minister said India has always shared its development experience with the Global South, and its development partnerships cover all geographies and diverse sectors. Prime Minister Modi expressed confidence that together the Global South can produce new and creative ideas, and these ideas can form the basis of our voice in G20 and other forums. He also said India's G20 theme of One Earth, One Family, One Future will create oneness through human-centric development. Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS) has conducted raids against 44 toys outlets across the country for selling their toys without valid BIS licenses. It has seized over 18,600 toys during last month on the nationwide enforcement drive. Director General of BIS, Pramod Kumar Tiwari, told media persons in New Delhi that toys are under the mandatory certification scheme of BIS through a quality control order. He said the toys cannot be manufactured, sold, imported, or distributed without bearing the ISI mark. The Bureau of Indian Standards is the national standard body that is responsible for the standardization, marking, and quality certification of goods. The central government has invited online applications for opening of new Jan Aushadhi Kendras in 651 districts across the country. Pradhan Mantri Paradya Janaushadhi Bari Yojana was launched with the objective of making quality generic medicines available at affordable prices to all. Under this scheme, more than 9,000 Jan Aushadhi Kendras are functional across the country. Chemical and Fertilizer Ministry said government has set a target to increase the number of Jan Aushadhi Kendras to 10,000 by March next year. The product basket of Pradhan Mantri Paradya Janaushadhi Bari Yojana comprises 1,759 medicines and 280 surgical devices covering all major therapeutic groups. The ministry said this scheme provides an excellent opportunity of self-employment with sustainable and regular earnings. Under the scheme, an incentive of 5 lakh rupees is provided to Jan Aushadhi Kendras as financial assistance. It said one-time additional incentive of 2 lakh rupees is also provided as reimbursement for IT and infrastructure expenditure to Jan Aushadhi Kendras opened in northeastern states, Himalayan areas, island territories, and backward areas identified as aspirational districts by Niti Aayog. The combined annual training camp of 25 Naga Battalion National Cadet Corps (NCC) at Muguchung culminated today in a colorful cultural program where cadets performed tribal dances, songs, and patriotic numbers. A blood donation drive was also organized on the final day. A number of cadets from the camp donated their blood. Speaking on the occasion, the camp commandant, Colonel C.S.T. Swami, lauded the commitment of NCC towards social causes. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will virtually inaugurate various projects at Guwahati in Assam tomorrow, besides flagging off the MV Ganga Villas. The Prime Minister will inaugurate the Maritime Skill Development Centre of the Northeast. He will lay the foundation stone of the Ship Repair Centre at Bantu Port in Guwahati. AIR correspondent reports that this was the long-standing demand of the vessel owners of the Northeast to have a ship repair centre in the region. Prime Minister will also lay the foundation stone of the elevated road connecting Bantu Port to 27th number national highways. And now to the news, here are the main points again. Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya chairs 8th meeting of the Mission Steering Group of the National Health Mission in New Delhi. Advisor R. Khing says providing better health care facilities is topmost priority of the UDA government. Nagaland government constitutes state-level media certification and monitoring committee. And Chumoukedima District Administration organizes poster campaign on the systematic voters' education and electoral participation. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.